Welcome to Same Spit, Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. And it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification. Now, Spit Squad, it is a screenshot floating around about Lil Durk text messaging, and basically in the screenshot, it appears that he telling somebody, yo, I deleted my iCloud. And this happened in 2024. Now, the first thing I'll say, whoever the person who this message is from is not really his friend. He put in the clout of people knowing that he talked to Lil Durk over Lil Durk case. Now, in this situation, it could be seen as something bad when you say, yo, I deleted my iCloud, because people will be like, why are you deleting your iCloud? What is the purpose of that? Most people don't delete their iCloud just to delete it. Now, it's a bunch of reasons that you could delete your iCloud. You could delete your iCloud because you need more space. You could delete your iCloud because your girl been going through your phone. You could delete your iCloud because maybe you got some pictures in there that you don't want your girl to see, or you don't want your side piece to know about. Maybe they got your iCloud has been compromised in some type of way. If you look Durk, you got millions of fans. Somebody could have hacked into your iCloud, but guess what? When you fighting a murder for hire, everybody is gonna think it's something nefarious. The feds are gonna use this as proof that, yo, why would he delete his iCloud if XYZ? So whoever did this to Lil Durk, whoever put this out, is not being said. Wherever the original screenshot came from, I don't know, but I know it's a bad look. And this is like the second time since Lil Durk has been in jail that somebody has posted some audio of him, or somebody has shouted him out and said something that doesn't look good for him in the eyes of the people. And when I say the eyes of the people, I mean the eyes of the prosecutors, and I mean the eyes of them people who may end up being on that jury. Like, when you all over the internet, when you all over the news for a certain type of behavior, alleged behavior, and you come from a background that's violent, you come from a background of jail, then you have music that's violent, you have music that's speaking about murders and stuff like that, and maybe it's just for entertainment, maybe it's not, but the picture of yourself has already been painted. So what you have to do once you in jail is try to paint yourself as being as far away from that image as possible. You always can get your street credit back once you get out of jail. Long as you don't cooperate, you're gonna always get that street credibility back. But while you there, you need to be laying low. You don't need to be talking to nobody but your family, your wife and your kids. Anybody else, they can wait on it. Anybody else that you need to speak to, you should get a message to them from somebody else. Anybody that you need to give some money to, you need to get that money to them in cash from your baby mama. But at this point, you in a case where you never know who may turn on you. Somebody may not even be involved in the case right now. 3 months from now, they may get picked up for a switch or a Draco, and they may end up saying, hey, I know Lil Durk, I spoke to him, XY. Like, so at this point of his career, he gotta stay away from everybody. And he dropped this album. I think his album did like 64,000. In my opinion, that was a flop. But because of the situation he's in, it's not really that much of a flop, because he's in jail. He's not able to get strings pulled like he normally would. I'm sure it's a bunch of people who backing away from him just from the standpoint of what's going on with the feds. And also, if Lil Durk lose this case, it could be a situation where some civil suits may come later, and so the label want to distance themselves from him as much as possible publicly. So maybe they tell him, yeah, we support you, we love you, we got your best interest, we'll see how this play out, but we can't stand next to you until this out. Or maybe they'll say, hey, we love you, we here for you, we want to see you come through this, but on the other side, they not doing as much as they would normally do, because they don't want themselves to be liable in the long run for any actions that may or may have not happened. And the last thing I want to say, will he get found guilty or not? I don't know. But the thing I do know is, you cannot be guilty and get found guilty based off of the perception that you've put out there about yourself, based off of the perception that other people have put out there about you, and you end up having to go sit down for a little while, and that civil lawsuit can still stand if you got guilty, whether you innocent or not. And one thing people need to understand about court, when them people come and get you, they know what they talking about, but then it's another thing if they can prove it, right? Because they may know that you had a flight booked to this place on this day, but they may not know that you had it booked to go pick up a bag. They just see it one way and you see it another way, and it's on your lawyer to prove that it wasn't the way that they saw it to the juror. So you can end up jammed up just based off of the way you perceive the way you put your image out, or the way you let other people put your image out. If you're new to the channel and want more Lil Durk content, hit the subscribe button and also check out the Lil Durk playlist. I'm Fairplay2333. This is Same Spit, Different Face Podcast. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair. If you into sneakers, you a sneakerhead, you love seeing the new Jordans, Pumas, whatever it may be, subscribe to Kicking It with Fairplay2333. If you trying to follow me on my basketball journey, my weightlifting and fitness journey, and also be inspired to get back on your fitness journey, subscribe to Fairplay, Flex, and Fadeaway. Also, any of these pages I just named, you can also find them on TikTok or Instagram.